Alright. Well, what's up, everyone? Well, I'm gonna play me some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Usually, last time I did a wrestling thing, but this is very important, and I have my pal here, and I'm just gonna ask him one question, and then I'm just gonna let him do him. So, Mr. Lee, what do you want to talk about?
Let's see. Beep, 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 beep. Time of death, 8:45. Because that's what happens. Who in their right mind thought that that was a good idea? Really? I'm just wondering.
Wait. Before you get going, for people who don't know, let's give the rundown just in case people don't know. So apparently what happened last night on AEW Dynamite, there was footage shown of an incident between CM Punk, aka Philip Jack Brooks, and one Jack Perry, formerly known as Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
What happened was before the incident happened, there was talks of him wanting to take a little break, so he wanted to use real glass. He was told no, and
Why you doing real glass? He said.
Yeah.
There's a real glass right in the river. Yes.
And because of that, then there was an incident where there was a tussle, some fighting, people were fearing for their life, which I know.
I'm sorry.
There were people fearing for their life, and it led to the suspension of both CM Punk and Jack Perry, where Jack Perry
to the termination of CM Punk after the suspension, because of 30 years of watching wrestling, I never felt more scared for my life.
So yes, continue what you were saying, sir. I apologize for interrupting you.
3 things have been established now. Jack Perry is a well, he comes off looking like a bitch. I'm sorry. He comes off looking weak. 2, Tony comes off looking weak. 3, the Kungamana kids, Matthew and Nicholas, come off looking like idiots. That was much to do about nothing that I have ever seen. So obviously, Luke Perry's kid never been in a fight in real life. Oh my God! You made Philip the ultimate babyface and lampoon their own company. Oh wait, there's one. I'm just like dumbfounded. I'm very dumbfounded that y'all actually went through with it. You could have stopped it, you could have changed your mind. But the one thing that made me think about it was the look of Tony Schiavone after the segment. He's like, oh shit, I just went through this 20 years ago. Why are we going through this again? No, I can't. He's having PTSD from WCW 2000. Why would you do that to that man? Why? You had him in the fetal position. On national TV. Why? That's the brilliance of the little billionaire rich boy. Tony Khan. I'm made of 2.0. He's the culture dance. Everything's good. I wonder how this went down. Oh, I said it's gonna be great. We're gonna bury him. Huh? With the impetus of how the entire show was the whole night. Well, we'll all spread silent to talk back and try to defend himself by simulating the only reason why Temple got in the position was because he was grinding and doing it. That's 20 years ago! He's gonna just what you normally do is put on great matches and stuff. But no, you have to be insecure. See, anyone is the insecure guy. Where WWE is like, hey, honey, you want to go out with me? Sure. See, AEW is the good-looking guy that gets the chicks. And everybody is a little fucking, trying to be, I can't be like that. Why can't
You're dead. Don't overdo it.
Well, experience and damn it, people want me. You, on the other hand, are respectful. You gotta stop. You gotta be your own person. I'm going to hell. I got the money. But now, it becomes embarrassing. You know, this McMahon is an awful human being and he's done awful things in life.
Yeah, please don't mention the awful things.
Yes, this McMahon is an awful human being and is a scumbag, right? But he, in the sense of business, with Brett and Shaw were literally pulling out of each other's head and fighting in the back.
Deal with that.
We're going to take advantage of that. There's literally legitimate hatred for each other. We can make money. You have some sloppy ass security footage for sitting on there for August, and you couldn't even capitalize on it. What kind of Mickey Mouse operation? Oh, never mind. You're the same kind that owns the Jacksonville Jaguars who've been shit for the past 10, 15 years, and then you made it so interesting and so terrific that you made a premier English soccer team where they're like, oh, you guys suck so bad, we have to send you to another league. Yes, Tony Khan, the brilliant, smart, he's gonna be the figure of professional wrestling. Asshole. Give me some more money so I can sign these toys. Son, you just embarrassed my name on national TV. You've been cut off. What? Yeah, you embarrassed me. You embarrassed me. You were supposed to be my sole male heir, and you acted like your life was in danger. That, wow. Your life is in danger from him pointing at you saying you're a clown. Get me the fuck out of here. Wow, your life was in danger. This McMahon had a belt thrown in his face by Brock. And all this McMahon said was, God damn it, Brock, fuck you, Brock. Let's go. Back in the day, McMahon was choking, literally choking in the back. And all this man was saying was fire. Bruce Brody, God rest his soul, was murdered. You know, cheer for life.
Get him!
Tony makes himself a bigger pussy than what he really is. He's a Jack Perry. AEW.
I'll take care of you.
Pussy's wrestling. Pussy. He's a man. Oh my God, this is scared of him. He's a man.
Wow.
One more. Go on!
He's a man. one of the main genitals, one, their cock balls. Alright? You crazy. Your father's name. I'm surprised he ain't come to check. Oh no, screw this. You are a clown show now. There is no point in going back. This is not even a WCW 2000. This is one of Rob Black's XPW. And if anybody ever knows who XPW is, well, it's kind of an adult themed hardcore wrestling ECW knockoff that wasn't very good either. You have reached the level. Who do you think is a good idea? I wonder, what kind of genius was it? You gotta do this comparison. Months later. See, I said this before and say it again about upstart company. How come Paul Heyman, when he had ECW, did not try to, as much as he took jabs at WCW, as much as he took jabs at WWF, sometimes, not all the time, they're kind of like in conjunction. But they took jabs, but he stick to his product. While AEW is upset, every single 5 minutes they have to talk about WWE this, WWE that. WWE. Do your own fucking thing. And maybe people pay attention for.
Cloudy.
Do your own fucking thing. You, and maybe you come out, you fans come along. Do your own thing. Unfortunately, Tony
Sandstorm must have kicked up or something. Transmission go through?
Let me get by all these WWE guys. You wanted to basically, for every 50-year-old wrestler that, the WWE lets go, and they don't want to resign to a crazy amount of money, you're their retirement plan. You're Adam Copeland's retirement plan. You were Jericho's retirement plan, because God knows Chris Jericho hasn't been irrelevant since God knows when. Alright? And he's sucking the blood of all the young guys. He's like, ooh, MJF, I'm gonna suck his blood. I'm gonna take all his momentum. And Penny, come out of my way, you don't see that. They have all these stupid factors that don't mean shit. And breathe. Yeah. So why on national TV now, you have created, you made it imperative to show that I have no balls, you can walk all over me, take my money, be my friend, please, be my friend. Take my money. Nothing on wrestling show. Everything's great. Everything's great. How can you make Mercedes Moné irrelevant? Or the segment that no one gives a shit about?
I knew you were gonna mention. I knew you were talking about.
Okay, how do you make Will Ospreay look like a stupid, pretentious dude? You let him talk.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are saying he could have just kept his mouth shut and just talk about the match, or if he wanted to say something, say it in the shoot interview. Don't say it on TV.
That's why there's Twitter or X or wherever the hell it was. If he would have said that on X or something, fine. He wanted to get a shot back at Triple H. Because listen, I was going to say this. Triple H was kind of, I could tell Triple H was kind of upset. But I'm like, dude, that's their play. You chose that. I was going to knock it, but the fact that you let go along and cross the line, he didn't say nothing about you. He didn't say nothing about your family. But you had to say something. about Steph. It has nothing to do with that. I guess because he's from England, they don't care. They just, you know, I mean, they're not the brightest people over there. I love some of them, but they're not the brightest people over there.
I got plenty of friends that live there.
I'm gonna say it. I said stop. I did not say off. He seems like he's the one that, like, dude, you should have just talked about your match. Do what you do. The best way to embarrass somebody.
Apologies to my friends that live in the UK. I love you guys. These are not my thoughts.
The comments that are coming out my mouth do not reflect Phoenix and any other way. Viewer discretion is advised. Anyhow, this whole show, instead of focusing on, you know, your pay-per-view that's coming up, turned into a lot. You playing a video game called Rebirth? This is called Death. The Death Spiral or AEW. Even though it won't go out of business because Tony's dad, unless Tony's dad saw the show and be like, oh no, you're cut off, kid. But daddy, no. No. I'm a man. I handle things like a man. You were scared for your life on this? 6 seconds. It only took 6 seconds to whoop Luke Tony's ass. 6 seconds. Which means you're not tough in the world of professional wrestling, because basically, here's what it is. All you do is flip. But the perpetrators of Matthew and Nicholas, and my God, I don't know which one was worse, outdated, stupid, or whatever it is. I don't care. I'm at the point now. The Young Bucks, their time has been done a long time ago. They are personalized in the wrestling industry. Hypothetically speaking, if their contracts were up and Kitty's contract was up, and WWC was like looking at Kitty if he was healthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Kitty would say, "Would you stand back?" Then the Hershey would be like, "Who?" He said, "Who? Who is that?" He's a defense. Who the hell that you say? Who are you guys? Young Bucks. Y'all opened up the game with Young Bucks. You got 5 minutes. Oh, your 5 minutes passed. Sorry. Kenny, we want to give you a long-term legal offer. You two guys kick rocks.
Yeah.
All I know is like, oh my God. Oh my God. I can't say that stuff. I can't say right now because I don't want to get you in trouble of what this is. So I'm going to give you a clean version.
What about Tifa?
What kind of bar has it fallen in professional wrestling where if you had a problem in the back, it was dealt with in the old schooling? I miss Hardy Race. I miss Terry Funk. I miss Van Ness. I miss Brad New Valley. I miss all these guys because they didn't take crap. And they would beat the crap out of these guys.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, you can't do that today, though.
Oh, that's the problem. That's the problem. They used to get better. They used to get straightened out. And it seems like no one ever straightened out the Young Bucks. And nobody ever straightened out Jack Perry. Because Bubba definitely had a problem with him because it's like, he's only 20-something years old, just a baby off of Similac in the wrestling business. And you're going to be popping off and being a hoe. Gee, there used to be people that straighten you out. Ron Simmons will straighten you out. A whole bunch of guys that are no longer here will straighten you out. That's when it matters. Now everybody wants to play video games, which is not a knock on that. Well, you know what? That keeps you alive. That keeps you doing things. But the mentality of it is not what it's supposed to be. Well, it's like Philip said, and I hate to agree with Philip. It's like a high school thing. High school bullshit. High school. That's something that I would see in high school. Why I ought to teach you. Right?
You're talking about the incident with CM, like the CM Punk thing?
Yeah. It was basically like high school. I did that in high school. Somebody was funny. I told them and they blocked it. I'll be like, yeah, well, you got to say it now. And then they break it up. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. Tony Khan took 8 months and 6 seconds to prove his company. 8 months and 6 seconds. Think about that. He got into another company. And I say this again. Stop being so obsessed with their
His lucky I sharpened my
Oh,
claws.
Rare land or variant identified. Cleansing guidance protocol. Their eyes having long since atrophied. These creatures rely on their sense of smell for hunt. Their digestive system has also deteriorated, forcing them to ingest rocks to break down food and absorb nutrients. Referred to as the undertakers of the desert. These beings subsist almost exclusively on carrion. Extreme hunger, however, can drive them to attack living prey. The gold saucer has led to a steady increase in foot traffic, and as you might imagine, a corresponding increase in landlord.
It was.
To protect
I mean,
these
you can't
travelers,
deny
we must
AEW wasn't
understand what makes this
good.
very entity.
I'm gonna say it like this. You said it was.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm saying like the first. Well, I mean now it's.
How can you make Adam Copeland look so bad in a good match? And there's a good wrestling match. How can you make him bad? How can you make think about it? FTR one of the best tag teams of this generation. How do you do all these things? And yet Tony said that he was a spear looking that day. When there was like a whole bunch of people on. Obviously, the millionaire never seen a fight. And the thing about it, if you were see, I call bullshit when I see it. If you want the ECW, you have to pick up at the process all the way up at the top. Not the ground where all the other people down things. You've never been a fear in your life for a guy just looking at you saying, you a clown, I quit. And anyway, Jerry Lee was holding me. He was gonna hurt you. He just wanted out. My God. My God. You've been watching wrestling now for 46 now. I've been watching wrestling for over 40 years. When men were men. When men were men. AEW is the personification of professional wrestling. Wow. The personification. Where you're supposed to have a big like this. Embarrassing. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. Tasteless.
Talk about Tony Khan, the whole.
I'm talking about the whole shebang thing about Tony Khan. You're supposed to be a man. A man. This real man. You're supposed to be a boss. You're supposed to you don't pay attention to your dad. Or maybe you do, maybe you don't know something that we don't know, but you obviously don't pay attention to what an alpha male is supposed to look like. You're not supposed to pay attention to what a sigma male looks like. You know, handling things like a man, being a boss of a company. No, you just sit in gorilla and be like, hey, that was great. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's great. You could have stopped all this. You could have nipped this in the butt. You could have just did it.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What do you think was the intent of showing this video? What do you think the intentions were? Like, honestly, objectively speaking, what do you think the intentions were?
He was insecure because Phil did an interview with Ariel Luwani, and he was like, in his feelings, and they wanted to pop a rating because their ratings been sucking for the past God knows how long. Let's take advantage of it and let's pop the rating. And then try to make it and the Young Bucks thinking that this is creative booking. We can make this an angle since we're the heel executive vice president and do all this other stuff. Boy, that was some piss poor execution. All you did was make CM Punk, well, I said his wrestling name, not his actual name. You made CM Punk be bigger. And he ain't even doing anything really yet. See, I hate Vince McMahon. And Vince McMahon is petty. Yeah, there's points of him being petty, right? He went to the he would make up, he would put fake Diesel and fake Razor and making it like, oh, they never left. or other stuff, right? Or the curtain call, right? Even though that was like, taboo, but they put the curtain because they were desperate because WCW was whooping their ass. But this point of desperation now, this point of desperation here, you had 8 months and 6 seconds to show what this footage was. 8 months and 6 seconds.
Rare landward variant.
All you did was and I can say that AEW has become that girlfriend that you broke up with that just can't get over you because you must have put some sort of magic spell on her during the time y'all were intimate, and she could not let that go, and she's just obsessing about you to the point where they're hurting themselves. That is AEW. And that is bad. And that is a reflection of the leadership of Tony Khan. The leadership of Tony Khan is a fraud show. You should have the red nose and the makeup on and have a little check.
One more shot.
So AEW is just a circus, pretty much.
Basically, it comes down to an outlaw bird show. No, it's not an outlaw bird show. It's an outlaw bird show slash a sheep show. And the ringleader are 2 short guys from Cucamonga, California that look like swarmy little douchebags.
I'll show you what I can
do. That's the killer right there. Oh, and speaking of the killers, let's see. You got one different idiot on here. You got no one in this record. It's family. You got MJF was hurt. And then you got whatever, Jungle Jack off Jack Perry or whatever, Luke Perry's kid. Yeah, your pillars, your foundation is crumbling right before your eyes.
Okay.
Sometimes I wish Darby wasn't hurt. so you can climb
I'm
up
here.
there.
Oh, okay. Whoa. We had to.
But, that's
This
terrible.
ends here.
No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. These people don't know nothing. They don't know a wristwatch or a wristlock or whatever I'm trying to say.
A wristwatch from a wristlock or a wristlock from a wrist.
What I'm trying to say is that would rather watch TNA when it was at its lowest. When it was called Impact, where nobody really showed, than to watch the continuation of the Clown Show. And the thing about it is, there's wrestlers that I actually like on the show. Some that are not even being used. And the ones that are being used, some of them are subterranean garbage. It's just like, it dumbfounds me. It dumbfounds me.
So, do you really feel bad for Tony Schiavone though?
My feelings aside WCW days when he was smart ass and all that stuff, that's a long time ago. That was a long time ago. I feel bad for him that he had to go through this
Had to go and wake the beast.
I feel bad for the guys that been there forever. In the wrestling business. Check down. James like, you know, I'm not coming back to this. No way, you know. And Taz just taking a check. That's all he is. That's all he's doing. Sit there, being on commentary, because his commentary in TNA is far more better than it was in this company. He's just taking a check. So we're stuck with Mr. Fake Luchador Mask excrement. Alright? You're not even a real luchador. You're just some dumb guy in a mask. I repeat, some dumb guy in a mask. You wanna know something? I had a mask once. I wore it. I'm just some dumb. I'm you. Give me a microphone and I'll talk. Oh my God.
Wow.
And I wonder what Tony Khan is saying. That's great. It's
Wow.
great. It's great. Oh.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man.
I'm like last night's AEW must have made your day.
I was just like, no, they're not gonna. And I'm like, yes, they are.
And like the
I
whole
was like,
Mhm.
I was like, one of my best friends from Florida who watched wrestling just as long as I have said, I lost all respect for Tony and the Young Bucks. I'm like, you guys did it. And I told him, and then we had a conversation. I'm like, you had respect for Tony and the Young Bucks? I never had respect for Tony.
No, technically you didn't have respect for whatchamacallit either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? It took me a while to grow and realize that, you know what, hey, maybe my issue with him was because of how he talked about Hardy Race in the shoot interview, which I didn't appreciate. But like I said, you could grow and learn and evolve with time, and people can change their perceptions. The ones that haven't changed my perception are the two dipsticks from Coca Cola and Daddy, would you like my shirt?
And Jericho.
James is just a vampire hamster who
This
sucks off
must
the
be the
teeth of
sandstorm.
young guys. Oops, he wants to get the rub off of young guys. Oops, Because he can't help himself. when you team up with Big Show, it was Cherry Show. And the inner of Jericho. And the Jericho Appreciation Society. And then,
whither should it lead me?
oh my God.
But these sweltering sands.
What is this thing?
I don't know, honey. I don't know what this thing is. It was just a really
To
bad
fetch
show.
us so far.
Yeah, well, I mean, and it kind of ruined a lot of like moments
Do well to leave.
because I think like
What is by rights mine?
You think the
like
proto
it couldn't
is
st-
yours?
like the last thing with the last segment, even though I heard it was good, the thing that ate the thing
My treasure.
the Will Ospreay
What you
and
need
the
is
footage
no more than a prize of
ruined
my
pretty much
resplendent
everything.
arsenal.
I'm like, God, you're one of the best wrestlers in the world. You're good at what you do. Yeah. Listen, Hunter's butt hurt because he kicked his back. You took the money and you took the schedule of flying back and forth. I'm not knocking you on that. I probably would do the same thing. But you could just let your wrestling do the talking. Alright? But you had to open your mouth.
Thank goodness I finally got through.
And you had to
Are
bring
you alright?
Stephanie into it.
fine.
And I'm like, listen,
But what the hell was that just now?
you
I'm
must
investigating
be
the
really
matter
young
as we
to not
speak.
know the history lesson.
In my initial
But
analysis
Hunter
of the sand
was a
entity,
top guy
I detected a
before
proto-relic
he
like
got
signal.
with Stephanie.
I'm unsure how they're
Am I
connected,
not?
but I fear we
Am I
might be after
wrong?
the same thing.
Of course we are.
No,
Hunter was
There's no
supposed to be
telling
the
where it
top
might
guy.
appear next. Please, be careful.
That shit just happened. And if it wasn't for that shit to happen, we would be stuck with Vince McMahon. We would have an 80-year-old Vince McMahon with all outdated ideas, probably bringing back the goddamn gobbledygooker. Yeah,
The
that's
signal
what
is
I'm
growing
saying.
stronger. Perhaps there is a proto-relic in the nearby reactor.
You mean that thing?
But,
It's been altered, though it doesn't appear these
like I said,
modifications were made by Shinra.
you
Whoever's
said that
responsible
on
may be
national
waiting within.
TV.
Proceed with caution.
You did all these things on national TV. And by the way, your contract for media rights is running out.
A fortress,
Everybody's
if you
gonna
will.
look at
Whatever
AEW and
it
be like,
is,
we
I
ain't
don't
not
think we can
touching
get
that.
inside.
Whoa.
Well, why not? We're not touching that. And I have another question.
okay.
Who is the TBS champion? Is it Edge, the TBS champion?
Yes, it is Edge.
And wasn't there a TNT belt?
Actually, no. No. He's the TNT champion. I think what's her name? That's the TBS is the women's title,
What kind of rock?
and the TNT title is the men's title.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
The rope we seek should be marked by a green glow. By the way,
Oh my god.
do you happen to see a cactuar-shaped statue anywhere nearby?
It's just terrible. It's like, I'm like,
Hey, this is gonna light a fire in you. This is gonna light a fire in you.
Rock I spoke of, which in turn
Okay.
will serve as the key to the door.
I'm on nodq.com. I don't know who these people are.
right.
I have to give a reference to them just in case, people here and copyright and stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So, from what I'm reading,
Yeah.
the whole incident with the Young Bucks and Will Ospreay was not their idea. It was Tony Khan's idea.
Uh, you see, it's funny. I really think, to be honest with you, Tony is, obviously he might be a billionaire. His daddy is a billionaire because his daddy was smart with something. But I think the biggest mistake he probably made was, ooh, I can't say what I want to say. Oh boy, but I'll say this. Tony, congratulations. You have just killed not just Will Ospreay's career, because your company is not going to last forever, because sooner or later your dad's going to wake up out of his coma. Two, the Kookaburra kid, you can't go anywhere because nobody cares. Congratulations. Congratulations.
You don't think they could go back to New Japan?
No, because here's what's going to happen. The only con that matters in wrestling right now is Nick, not Tony. Because Nick makes business deals. Sooner or later, New Japan is going to be like, wait a minute, we're not getting anything out of this. Hi, Nick Khan, we want to help you. We're gonna send some WWE talent your way, and you can send some talent our way, and we could just do it like a territory thing. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Do you not see what's happening? Sooner or later, like, WWE is going to start working with other companies.
Which they did say that that's their goal. In fact, I think Nick Khan said that in the interview.
Yeah.
I can't quote it.
Tony's going to end up being an isolationist company. And
but then that defies what AEW stood for.
They sold their soul already. They listen. Now you got Mercedes, former writer, in charge of, you could have scripts now. It's not off the cuff now, and you're doing all these things now. And the fact that you told Will Ospreay to say what he said is very, very petty. This man was petty, yes, but to the point of pettiness, here's the thing, though. Vince is successful, you're not. And your pettiness is going to make you even look worse. You're like a jaded girlfriend. You're a jaded ex-girlfriend. That's what it is. You're a sad little man. Tony Khan, I really truly think that Tony Khan was picked on as a kid. And the thing about it is, he went to these wrestling events he thought he could find people to fit in and everything else. And yeah, you had a good objective. You were a babyface in 2019 because everybody was getting sick of Vince's crap because it was crap. But when you try to go against WWE and instead of just embracing being an underdog company, no, you wanted to have the big budget things and everything else. You come across as WWE light and not a very good one. And you listen to Chris Jericho, which is like the biggest mistake you could ever listen to. But anyway, that's just another opinion of mine. I'll deal with Chris Jericho, that part.
Oh, it's over.
Stuck in the life force full of young guys. I feel bad for Chassis Kid, though. I feel bad. But Tony, if Tony told them to do that, then you just proved Phil's point. There is no leadership here. You act like a perpetual child. So whenever I make fun of Tony, and people get defensive about Tony, it's real simple. This is the example right here. You grown-ups, and think about it, Tony's not a 20-year-old something. Tony is 40. A 4-year-old grown man, acting like a perpetual child. Can I have some money? Dad, can I have some money? And the fact of the matter is, she went at Ted Turner. And I have the wrestling business. WCW would never went out of business. I'm like, Ted Turner had Georgia Championship Wrestling and NWA for like 30-something years on his TV station, you idiot. Way before you were born, he had wrestling on his show. All he was, the thing about Ted Turner is, Ted Turner was never in booking. Ted Turner just gave whoever was in charge a blank check and go.
Yeah, that's basically all he did. Is like, hey, you need some wrestlers? Oh, hey, you know what? You want this wrestler? Oh, you need the money for this? You need the money to have this wrestler? Oh, here, here.
Here, no. You are, he basically, and he just, and Tony can't understand that. Because he's a wrestling fan. Because he had his little dream matches when he was a kid. Listen, I had little dream matches too. I used to have Pro Wrestling Illustrated and look at all the rankings and all the things about my favorite wrestlers and all this other stuff and have conversations with my friends. I get all that. But the difference is when you're running an actual company and you have to be boss. And there ain't nothing boss about you. No wonder the Jacksonville Jaguars are the shit. No wonder Fulham is the shit. The shit. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. What a night. I wasn't expecting much, and I was not disappointed.
Well, technically, you can't say that because you had a lot to talk about. So they actually gave you a lot. I mean, like, if you think about it, I mean,
yeah.
they gave a lot. They
showed what they were, and they proved Philip right. Was he wrong with the altercation? I'm not hearing other places. Oh, Phil's wrong with the listen. Yeah, in the sense of the word, yeah, he pushed him and put him in a headlock. He didn't punch him. There was no, and it wasn't like when it wasn't like, oh my God, it was a full scale brawl. Everybody was fucking no. Jack Perry is a sissy. He's a prissy, sissy, missy with long hair, and Luke Perry must be rolling in his grave because this is my son. I'm sorry, world. This is my son. All I know is he can't come back. He has to stay in Japan. He can't come back.
I mean, I said that like a while ago, like, I don't think this is like a work or whatever, and then you were saying like this is like, no, like, yeah, like, so like I was right. Yeah, like, they're like, but we're not, I mean, like, no, like, this is it. Like, he ain't coming back to AEW. That whole ripping the contract was legit.
He can't come back. He can't come back. He needs to stay there and rehab his image. There's only like that foundation piece, that pillar thing is done. That's done. That's done. Oh, and I have to ask this question too. Where are your homegrown stars, Tony? I mean, legitimately homegrown stars. I mean, I could say right now in WWE, Rhea Ripley was in the system. Bianca Belair was in the system. Austin Theory in the system. You know, building. You know,
Wait,
Lawler,
wait a
feel me?
minute. I thought they were in the Indies.
No. No, sir.
I could have sworn Austin Theory was part of the Indies.
No. But I'm just saying, where are yours? You know, it's like I'm bringing this up. Like I said, most of the people in WWE, like, you know, Damian Priest was Punishment Martinez in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, so
you
can't.
You have Brian Pillman Jr. and
Who's doing pretty well.
And he's doing very well. And he's, I'm like, who are these stars? Seems like if you really take a look at it, it's like, okay, you start with Ospreay, he's a free agent, but he's not one of yours. You got somebody else. I'm like, unreal.
Yeah, I don't really think WWE really. I mean, not WWE. Well, technically, MJF. He was in the Indies. He was part of What was he part of?
He was an MLW.
Yeah, but he was another organization too before MLW. But yeah. Wrestling.
I'm just trying to understand. It's like, wow. For me.
Tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I got stuff to do. So.
Oh, what you gotta do today?
Me, I'm gonna. Hey, Daryl.
What's up, Daryl?
What did you miss? When you gonna take it again, then? Take your time. He was taking his driver's test.
Oh yeah, no, I kind of figured.
Yeah, it didn't go well, so he has to wait until July. Which, hey, give you a couple of months.
It gave you time to study, man.
Yeah. Well, about and he walks with a big man like Tony Khan. Let me ask you a question, Darren. This is a fun one. Would you go to the Potential Center to watch AEW or WWE? Okay, that's all I needed to know. Thank you.
What happened?
I asked her, would you go to the Potential Center to watch AEW or WWE? He was like, gave me like the look like WWE. Oh, okay, no stuff. Thank you.
Oh.
I know for me, I would go there just to start trouble. But I'm not going to do that now. There ain't no point in starting trouble anymore. All the people that were at the arena were chanting CM Punk. You just, wow. It's like, it's amazing. It really, truly is amazing. FTR, Adam Copeland, who lost his edge, and
Wow.
bad. Really bad. And it's like how do you come back from that? That's the question. How do you come back from that? I don't think you can.
You don't think you could come back from that?
I got some breaking news. I want to send a special shout out to my homeboy, OJ Fiction.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You know he passed away today.
Oh. Oh,
OJ.
really?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn. What did he die from?
I think he was sick. I guess I gotta put up the New Jack promo special.
Upon analyzing the data from the LifeSpring, I was able to locate a new transmuter chip. The chip can be found in a village abandoned due to desertification. This erosion will spread if left unchecked, and eventually, the entire village will be swallowed by the sands. Do try to collect the chip before that happens.
Yeah, he died of cancer. The juice is no longer on the news.
Feel bad for wow. Wow.
That's what I said. But no, I got like stuff to do. It's like.
Oh yeah. Like I was gonna ask you what you had to do, but then Daryl walked in, so.
Yeah. I got put this. I got cleaned out this room, and then I got put this cat house together. Cause I got this cat house that I'm gonna put outside for like the outside cats, like if it rains or if it's like cold, they can go in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I help the cat community any way I can.
Interesting.
Yeah, I love cats. What can I say? Damn.
Gotta help the community.
Yeah. No, I can't. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Well, alright, pal, that was my 2 cents.
Alright, which was in good 58 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah. Well, alright, pal, I will talk to you later.
Alright, man. Alright, I'll catch you later. Alright. Okay, cool. Wait, is that a new one? Did I already beat this one? Oh yeah.